Musik, and you're watching Artist Life. Today, I get to travel to San Francisco to see my very dear friend, Richard Miller. Now, the reason why I'm here at the studio is because this is where I met Richard for the very first time over 10 years ago. Well, when Richard came to see me over 10 years ago here at the studio, his main purpose was to improve his drawing skills. But Richard is an amazing carpenter, an amazing artist, and my very dear friend. So if you're ready, let's go. Well, I made it. I'm here to see my friend Richard. He's upstairs, and he wants to show me his handiwork. So if you're ready, let's go.
I was going to Europe and I was looking for a quick refresher sketch course. And your name came up and I went to visit you, as I remember, and you didn't think you could help me as a sketcher. You wanted to do a full program because you thought in the long run it would help a quick refresher for me. I had an architectural design background and I could do it always on paper rulers, three-dimensional and perspective and so on. But I wanted something quicker. I never really liked to photograph items that I wanted to use in my furniture making in case I saw a detail or anything else I might like. And I wanted to be able to do a fast sketch of it rather than photograph it. And you told me, I recall that that if I went through the way that you wanted me to cease to improve, if I didn't like it, you wouldn't charge me.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it, and I actually strongly benefited from it. I was surprised, and I liked it. And I got much more out of it than I actually expected. And so we've been together every year since we first met.
And then the professional relationship turned out to be a close friendship.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm so pleased and lucky that I did come across you by pure happenstance. And here we are again.
What would you say to future artists who want to pursue art?
Well, one thing I learned even from in your class, how important, sounds like a commercial, I hope it's not, it's real, is I see your students, all you have to do is look at your young students. They're not just sticks, bones, they're full out form. One thing as I was saying, I did learn how important the classical way of teaching an education, starting a very simple placements to get a student to learn how where one item reflects against another, the shading especially, the colors make things come alive. I'll give you an example. I've gone through with you most all the mediums, even the very. I'm not crazy about oil. It's not that I don't like the outcome of it. I like the other mediums, pastels, water, especially watercolors. But I landed up the last few years on pencil. I'm doing graphic pencils. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is because of all the mediums to draw in, is the pencil, I think, is the hardest because you have no color to accent what you're trying to do. And we've gone through all of them, basically. And so if you want to be a realist in some way of your drawings, the contrast, in order to bring out, I like to do a lot of either architectural buildings and basically landscaping. You really have to be quite good and learned about how to accent your pieces so it doesn't look like because there's no color. The color is important. I do mix it, and once in a while I'll do a wash over it. But my pencil drawings have turned out, I think, according to you and most people, pretty good, and I'm really proud of it. So that's a long answer to a short question, but I hope it's informative.
I was going to ask if there's anything different that you would do in your profession.
I would have started earlier in my contracting, building pictures. I did it mostly in the summers while I was going to college and so I would have probably changed my major a little bit. I did, because later I did some architectural and design courses when I had my business. It was a design build company, and I found that very helpful. I might have gone to, instead of majoring as a historian, I might have gone into architecture right away, and I found it. But I don't regret what I studied in college, but I think I would have concentrated the major and minor into something different, and I wouldn't have changed my career. I loved building, and when I retired, I continued only in very fine museum quality furniture, and I also like that very much. And so especially in later life, I wouldn't change anything.
So how old is this wood, Richard?
400 years old.
400. What about that piece, Richard? You made that?
I mean, it's one of my first pieces,
Wow.
and it's my stairway to nowhere. Well, actually,
Wait, can you step on it or?
I need, you can climb.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. It's very.
Wait, now say that again?
I found the use for it. My daughter did get married.
On that?
And just,
Oh, wow. Really?
we didn't go all the way to the ceiling, but it's
Okay.
like the first 4 or 5 steps.
Oh my, that is wonderful.
And
Really, Richard, it's
and the
beautiful.
I made here is also old. And I found another wood shop in Longwood, Missouri. The back is as pretty as the front,
Yeah.
but I didn't have room. It was supposed to go before the fireplace.
Huh.
But used old, you can see it's old
Yes.
hands. This is old hardware
Mm-hmm.
from the hardware.
And how long ago was this?
Oh, that was a long time ago. That was
Wow.
somewhere in the early 80s, maybe.
Okay. So do you think you did bulk of your work in the 80s?
No, a lot of it is, you'll see.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's interesting here. I was about to ask you on this one.
It's a lavatory flower. It's my flower in the country, my country flower. Look at the sides that hold it up.
Wow.
Look, the sides that hold it up are all carved.
Oh my, yeah.
Look at the other one. I want a sort of a lace design, and
Beautiful, Richard. Is this mostly hand carved, or do you like to use a machine? You know, like a.
I use the facing flower is carved.
Okay.
The rest
Okay.
of it is- and that's all market trees.
Okay. What about the shine?
Some is wax finish
Okay.
and shellacked wax.
Okay. Wow.
Design is one. All those things are designed.
Well, oh my gosh! What in the world?
That's a friend of mine made.
Oh wow! Look at that detail, Richard.
And
Wow.
my son Stephen has bibs on it.
Okay. That is beautiful. Yeah, I think he has good taste.
This one you like even more. This is some pictures that were done, as you'll see it over my bedroom on my wall. I love these pictures. They look like family.
Yes.
And so I had them, I thought about, since they're family, I like to move them around. So I had them, I took the hair pictures and had them engraved into plastic. And so now I can put them in here and I can move them around. I can
Wow.
change them whatever I want to do. So you get different pictures every time.
What a clever idea. Wow.
And if you don't, you get mad at one of the members of the family.
Just.
Go sit in the corner.
That's great.
So you can be interesting.
Okay, you know what, Richard? This is so interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So again, believe it or not, it's a classical look. If you look at, and use your imagination, you see the columns, how the columns come,
Yeah.
sort of like a modern class. And then I wanted to, so you can do all kinds of things. Even here.
Wow. Wow. What about the back? Same thing with the back.
No, I didn't
Oh,
know
okay.
that. Except come over here
Uh-huh.
on this side. This.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, that is so interesting. It just clicked in
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
like
no.
there's nothing there.
And
What?
all
And,
the long, this took me $1,500.
oh wow. So is this one of a kind?
Yeah, I figured.
No kidding.
I was, well, all this is one of that. I'll retire, with a blue ribbon.
What about what I'm sitting on here? Did you make this?
No,
Okay. Okay.
But I'll show you another thing that I really like. And I like all this stuff I do, unfortunately. I just give it away. I told you about this. You know about this. Again, I'll fix on the class.
Yeah. Oh, we were just on the other side. Interesting.
I don't have anything in it, so I could have. Which I did
Wow,
not
Richard.
do. A friend of mine did that. Isn't that nice for her?
That is so amazing.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Wow.
Now this lights up.
Oh, does it?
The battery wore out.
Okay.
It lights up when you get close.
Oh, it has a sensor?
Yes, right here.
Oh.
The
Oh, I
battery-
see it.
The batteries.
Yeah. And then this just closes. Oh,
Yeah.
look at the detail though, Richard, on the back side.
I know I didn't want to find, so I tried to
May I?
copy it. But I didn't want to overdo it.
Over,
either.
yeah. You know, it has a very modern yet traditional feel to it.
It does. It's white sycamore, and the doors open up.
Okay. Oh wow.
See, that's
Oh,
the
that's the
battery.
battery. Yeah. Wow. Well, so clever. And you made this too, right? This piece here, the dome and
Oh, this dome is.
wait, isn't it?
Nobody would. Nobody knows that. This lights up, and the flooring, the parquet flooring,
Uh huh.
has, has
Oh.
450 individual pieces. You see how the wood goes this way,
Yeah.
this way, this way, this way. Every piece is cut, and it's got to be exact because
Oh.
on these diagonals they have to cut on the corner,
Oh wow.
so that there's not more than maybe 3,000 of an inch,
Wow.
half the thickness of it.
Richard, is the model of this piece like
There's no model.
all right.
It's all my own thoughts.
Wow.
But painting wood in two directions on the dome is almost impossible.
Mm.
And
Does it light up too, Richard? Or
yes, it lights up.
okay.
And to go two ways is really nobody knows anymore how to do it. And I called a lot of friends to see if anybody had any tips. There's 36 pieces that make up the top of the dome. And then all of a sudden one night, in the middle of the night, I woke up and I had the answer. And it turns out really quite nice. I really like that piece.
Hmm. Where do you do your? Do you have your tools here, or is it at?
No,
Hills?
it's in Hills.
Okay.
I have a small workshop.
Oh.
If you remember.
Can we see it? Are you up for it?
No.
Okay.
What's my life is to check up stuff. I use this machine for a lot of my Marshall tree. I built this library. Put it in a bedroom.
Oh my.
If you look carefully, the shelves.
Yeah, you built the shelves too.
Yeah. This is another thing. The battery died. Actually, this is my bird clock.
And this is your creation as well?
Yes, I don't know if I showed you this.
No. Very interesting. Oh my.
Well, what happens is I get the battery. Yes.
Oh, I see.
What you do is you stick a key, any key, into this hole.
Mm.
It strips the battery, and the same peacock, which we don't see here, comes out. It's right behind here. It comes out like a cuckoo clock comes out.
Oh my gosh.
Clicks another one and comes back.
Oh wow.
And all the carving. And
Does it work now, or it just?
It does.
Okay.
I got it attached to the battery.
I
The
see.
battery sits down in here.
Okay.
You don't even know it's in there.
Yeah.
So, but the battery wore out because I never use it, and so it uses itself. But this is really clever. My daughter has a picture on my where it's like a video. It goes down.
Uh-huh.
Clicks.
That is so cool.
I made this, and I made it so.
So you made this desk as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I made it so the drawers can go out.
Oh. You're so clever, Richard. Really. Who would have thought that?
And there's got a little, you can write on it, it's got this little thing.
Uh-huh.
So if you're on that side, you can
Right.
push it all the way through. And this side, you can write on it if you want.
Oh, how clever. Oh my. Wow.
It's got a lot of little detail, like the little projections, which I used in that front cabinet
Yeah.
too. And it also has a file drawer,
Uh-huh.
files,
Yeah.
and then a typical drawer for other things.
Tell me about this piece.
Well, this is what they call tan oak. It's not really oak, it's in a different chestnut family. And I got some great wood, as you can see the wonderful patterns in the wood.
Uh-huh.
And I was in Washington, D.C. in Ronald Reagan office building, right across from there, the Supreme Court, had a really interesting looking entrance. And I liked it. So, but usually it's sort of in my mind as a base. So I made this so I kind of made the shape so the columns could stick out a little bit more.
Oh, like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And see how the paneling
Yeah.
on the sides.
Wow.
And you can see how pretty the top.
Yeah.
If you look down on the curve piece, I have done
There.
vending
Wow.
a lot. The thing I cut the moldings and then something called tan oak disease happened in California.
I see.
So I got the last pieces before they could get it in.
Oh, really?
And there's
Wow.
one panel in there that's actually white oak. Because I ran out of wood.
I see.
I just about made it.
Yeah. Wow.
On the back of my bed, the headboard, I found an old panel in an antique shop. Just the headboard. It just happened to be the right size for a queen size bed. And then I made the footboard to kind of match the headboard.
Yeah. Wow.